Gas storage Bergermeer is located within the contours of Alkmaar, Bergen, Heilo and Schermer in a natural area that's part of the Dutch ecological main structure.
Every step of the way we strive to be a good neighbor to the community and to minimize the impact of our activities on the environment.
Transport is planned outside 1907 hours in the morning, and heavy transport is not allowed within the time frames in which local kids, which use the cycle lanes here, go to and from their school.
Normally a drilling rig is, the propulsion is done by generators, diesel generators, but for this rig we have chosen to lay a special cable to this site and to connect the drilling rig to the grid.
Where possible, electricity rather than diesel is used in the construction of the gas storage. Using electricity to power the drilling rig instead of diesel results in lower carbon emissions and reduces noise. A sound wall further reduces noise pollution.
We're now inside the structure of the sound wall, which you can see here. It's about 10 meters high, and it reduces the acoustics and not only the noise emissions, but also the light emissions from the drilling location.
At night, the drilling rig is illuminated by green lights to minimize disturbance to local bird life. Since 2009, an alternative bird breeding area has been created in the vicinity, and bird populations are monitored regularly.
Ik had verwacht dat op het moment dat hij zou draaien, dat een afschrikwekkender effect voor de grutto's zou zijn dan ik nu vandaag zie. Het kan nog veranderen, maar het verbaast me dat er zelfs op het perceel daar vlakbij die boortoren, dat daar zelfs ook een paardje grutto's en een paar tuurleurs zit.
The pipelines cross several nature reserves, some of which are managed by the Dutch National Trust.
Nature conservation legislation tells us how to handle endangered species like animals and plants. And this has an effect on the mitigating measures we have to take during construction. In fact, it would be against the law just to empty this cover dam here before getting the pipes in it. So you see here two of our ecologists working, catching the fish, transferring them to the other side of the dam and get them to a safer place.
We are in front of the Heilo Bos. This is a protected forest. In order to install these pipelines, we need to drill 1 kilometer far and 30 meters deep.
Horizontal drilling of the pipelines underneath the forest is a great way to respect this nature reserve, but it requires preparation.
For example, for this stock here, this local stock, they had to move temporarily to another meadow. And TACA arranged for an alternative passage to allow the farmer to transport these cows every day and night to their barn in a safe way.
I'm happy with this solution because I'm able to go to my meadow, to get to my cows and to get the hay from the land.
In order to get the pipes in, TACA rented this land from the bulb growers. They own both pieces here, and now they're planting tulips over here.
Gas is injected into the ground at a temperature of about 65 degrees Celsius. The temperature of extracted gas is about 85 degrees. To prevent the surrounding soil heating up, which could cause bulbs to sprout too early, the pipes are insulated. Gas storage Bergermeer was built with an eye to the future. It's an electrically fueled installation which guarantees a CO2 neutral emission. This is good for the surrounding environment and for our immediate neighbors. But TACA goes even further.
TACA invests in the regional cultural climate. They acknowledge that a healthy cultural climate supports the economic climate.
We believe that culture is creative energy. That's why we support cultural life in North Holland.
This makes gas storage Bergermeer a responsible source of energy.